Hey guys, you have found the G spot, the wrestling G spot that is, and this is your weekly WWE news. Actually, this time is going to be a little more than weekly because I haven't done one in about a week and a half, I think. Hasn't been that well, there's been major news, but not that many news overall. First off, Mark Henry is going to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Yes, you heard that right. My nemesis, D1 Mark Henry, is going to be inducted. Also, as you saw on Raw, Jeff Hardy made an appearance during the final deletion match, and he was also spotted all week at the Performance Center, getting back in shape for a ring return. So it is looking like he's going to be back on TV, and it might not necessarily be on the doghouse following his DUI from 2 weeks ago, I think. Also, if you don't know, AJ Styles was injured at the house show at Madison Square Garden, but is not looking like he's going to be missing his WrestleMania match. He pretty much himself said that even if he was missing a leg, he was going to be there. He is, however, going to miss any ring action whatsoever until the WrestleMania match, just to be sure it doesn't get worse, because he's probably going to have to work that match injured. But I mean, even 80% AJ Styles is probably going to give us one hell of a great match. Also, Daniel Bryan was cleared for a return. Yes, yes. So, we don't know when that's going to be. Probably going to be WrestleMania. It's good thing to note is that it's going to be a return with a full clear without restrictions. So he's going to be able to do all that he has to. Je sais papa est en train de faire une vidéo, ma puce. Sorry about that, my daughter dropping in. So he is going to be cleared to return without any restriction. The only thing that he's going to have to go through is that after every match or physicality, he's going to have to go to very strict testing done in the trainer room right after the matches. Not even going to the locker room or anything, right of the trainer room, and he's going to have strict testing for concussions. They're not playing around. He did have serious injuries, so they want to be sure that he's not going to get injured again. Also, WWE confirmed that the 50-man Greatest Royal Rumble will be on the WWE Network. I actually haven't seen the confirmation on the WWE website, but I've seen it confirmed from many wrestling news websites. So they say that WWE confirmed it. I can't see where, but they're usually pretty damn right about those things. So I'd say it's probably a 95% confirmed. Also, Big Cass said in an interview that he was cleared by his doctors to return, and he's now basically waiting for WWE final okay from their doctors. They're not really sure what they're gonna do with him just yet, since he was always paired up with Enzo or feuding with Enzo toward the end. And with Enzo gone, they don't want any Enzo referencing, whether from him or the fans. So they don't really know what to do with him, whether he's going to come back as a babyface, as a heel. We don't know. I mean, the switch up or the changes in the roster after WrestleMania, when whether they're gonna do a draft or just some trades or whatever, that could potentially help him. Also, right after WrestleMania 34 is when we should see Samoa Joe back. He is currently ready for a return, but again, with WrestleMania and everything, not really any plan for him right now. There was rumor maybe to put him as the tag partner to Braun Strowman, but that would be a little too out of the blue, so he's probably going to return after WrestleMania, possibly with the draft again. Also, WWE, after a lot of news outlets reported that Hulk Hogan was in talk with WWE, the WWE themselves confirmed on their website that they're having talk with Hogan. His contract was terminated in July 2017 after the sex tape with the racial comment, but they're apparently talking to him again. It's unclear for what roles. I've heard that potentially as the new SmackDown GM, since Daniel Bryan's going to go back on active duty. But I mean, that's far-fetched at this time. Could be just like a role like he had before, just as an ambassador or something like that. But obviously that's something that they would have to get the okay from their sponsors first. Because in this day and age, when someone does something stupid like he did, or have comments like that, you definitely want the okay from your sponsors. Also, WWE posted a couple videos of Ronda Rousey training, and apparently that is far from the only thing she did. She is pretty much training every single day in the performance center, busting her ass. So I'm guessing we're gonna have a pretty ready Ronda for WrestleMania. Also reported is that the WWE is looking to hire more Mexican wrestler or Spanish speaking wrestler. They have a couple that interviewed and that are going to be reporting to the NXT fairly soon, that they haven't announced yet, but they're apparently looking to hire more of those ever since they lost Rey Mysterio and the ADR. So we're also WWE is considering having more dual brand live event, mainly for major markets and mainly on Friday nights, since it's easier with the Raw and SmackDown on Monday and Tuesday. They did it in Madison Square Garden, where it was mostly Raw pay-per-view, but with a couple of SmackDown superstars. They want to do things like that, but mainly on major markets, so maybe like once a month or something like that. Also, they announced who will be inducted the Dudley Boys into the Hall of Fame, and it's going to be the Edge and Christian guys. So that should be a fairly great speech. Can't wait for that. And also, the WWE have been testing out changes for Bray Wyatt character at House Show. I saw a couple handheld filmed from the past weekend, where they have Matt Hardy coming in, cutting a promo with the final deletion and everything, and it ends up with Bray Wyatt on his knees kneeling to Matt Hardy. So I don't know if they're gonna have him tweak his gimmick, or I don't really know where they're going with that, but they seem to be testing it out in House Show to see the crowd reaction. Obviously, it would be nice to have a change to Bray. I know with Jeff coming back, we're gonna have probably him as Brother Nero, like we saw him in the final deletion match. So I don't know if they're gonna start a new Matt stable or something. I guess time will tell. So that's about all the news I gathered. Again, none of this this is mainly from sources I check myself, like PW Insider, Pro Wrestling News. I mean, I read about 10 of them, so those are all information I gathered from there. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're not already sub on my channel, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. If you have any comments, leave them, and if you like the video, leave a like. See ya.